Hello. In this series, I'm going to be covering all of one low class layer, starting off with U, solve CP, ZBs. This is the first case where these two are twisted and there's a very big block. Recognition is by this huge block, as you can see, and then the AOF recognition is this sticker. The alg for this is F prime R F R2 D prime R U R prime D R2 F prime R F. For finger tricks, you do F prime with your left index or F with your, okay, the F is treated like a D. Let's say you're here. Treat it like a D. R2, D prime, R, U, R prime, D, R2. Again, this F prime, treat it like a D prime. This next case is, you look at this, and it's an H perm, except these two are twisted. So it's just almost the same as the last one, but this time there's an H perm pattern. The alg for this, or the AOF recognition, first of all, is just look at the edges. And then the alg will go R2, D2. You can use ring pinky or pinky ring, doesn't matter. R, U, R prime, D2, R2, D prime, R prime, U prime, R, D. What you're doing is almost the start of an A perm. Well, the start of an A perm, and then you continue doing this. And faster, it will look like this. This next case is a Z perm, except these two are twisted. Basically, the first case, except there's a Z perm pattern. You can also recognize by this pseudo bar, but I don't do that. So okay, first of all, the AUF recognition, the corners will not move anywhere. The alg will go like this, soon into Yoon. If you haven't heard of Yoon, it's basically back soon. It's just that I don't like to use the word back soon, so I use the word Yoon to replace it. Okay. Anyway, faster, it'll look like this. The next case is pretty much the same, except it's mirrored. Instead of the pseudo bar being here, it's here, but I like to use this pseudo block, and it's when you have the headlights facing away from you, the pseudo block is on the right. The alg for this is basically Yoon and into soon. Not much different from the previous case. Yeah. This next case is there's a line and this pseudo bar, but I don't use this pseudo bar. What I use is this line. The AOF recognition for this is this line is going to come to the front. Then yeah, this line will come to the front. You can also use this as an AOF recognition, that this will go to the back, basically doing a U2, but I mean, I don't use it. I use this, but I recommend this coming to the front. The alg goes like this: R back sexy, and then R prime U R U2, R prime U R U2, then insert the back pair. The finger trick would be this. Push you, and then U2, normal U2, push you again, match. And faster will look like this. The next case is this, and the recognition is pretty much the same, except you don't have the pseudo bar in the front, but I use this as the recognition to differentiate from the previous case. this is the these two colors are opposite, and this is what I use. If you want to, you can use this to as going to the back, basically doing a U prime, but I use this sticker. For this case, the L goes like this: sexy, split this pair like this, U2, and then make into a 3 mover, U2, and then insert. Faster look like this. The next case is you have a 2x1 over here, and then this is opposite, and AUF recognition is either this sticker or you look at the corners and they'll do U2. The ALK for this is a combination of pi and I think a double soon or an anti-soon. So pi, and then into this VLS. For finger tricks, I do R prime, U2, R2, U, R2, prime, U with a push like this, and then U prime, then standard from there on. This next case is you have a 2x1 here, and okay, the 2x1 is here instead of here from the previous case. This is also opposite, and the AUG for this is AUF is pretty much the same. This block, this bar would do a U2. AUG would be R, U2, R2 prime, U prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U, and then into this winter variation, VLS from the back. And faster it will look like this. Alright. This next case is you have a 2x1 here, and these two are adjacent this time instead of opposite. AUF recognition would be this, or you notice that there's a U in the middle, and this would do a U. So the out goes like this: anti-un, U, un. And faster will look like this. For this case, there's the 2x1 here this time, and these two are adjacent again. AUF recognition is kind of tough here, but if you notice that there's a U prime, just put it to the corners and they'll do U prime. So that'll look like this. Or you can use this and they will do a U2. Okay, the out goes like this: anti soon, U prime, soon. Faster look like this. Okay, final two cases. You see that this is a U-perm pattern, and if you twist these two corners, it's actually a U-perm. Anyway, this the recognition is that there's nothing except this, which these two are opposite, and the ALK. Okay, first of all, the AUF recognition is, you see these two? This is not the recognition, this is the recognition. So the ALK would go like this: R, U, R prime, U, R prime, U2, R2, U, R prime, U, R2 prime, U, R2, U prime, R prime. For finger tricks, you can do R, U, R prime, U, R prime, U2 either with 8-0 or this. I prefer to do it with 8-0. But I did this just to show the moves. 8-0, U, R2, U, like this. R2, U prime, R prime. And fast will look like this. Okay, this is the last case. What you can see here is nothing again, but you can see these two are opposite, and basically there's nothing else. AOF recognition is, since this is opposite, this will not be the recognition. This is the recognition because this is opposite, and the opposite of this will be the recognition. The alg is pretty much similar, but instead of doing it from this side, it's from this side. R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R, U2, R2 prime, U prime, R2, U prime, R2 prime, U, R. Then for finger tricks, I prefer to do R prime, standard, and then Beto, U prime, then standard, and then over here I'd like to push like this. Oh my gosh. That's pretty much it, and the next chapter would be U diag. Basically, if you twist the corners, you get a diag swap. This will be the basis of the next chapter of the One Look Last Layer series. Bruh.